All right, welcome everyone to DMOs. Today is Friday, so we're going to spend the next 90 minutes together doing our task on the calendar. Make sure you display this calendar only, the one calendar. If you need the one calendar, let me know. If you're watching the replay, ask your recruiter. We need Facebook and Pampered Chef. Get set up, whatever works best for you.
Hey, Claudia,
Yeah,
did you get Diana's form?
for the calendar.
Yeah.
What's her email? I can take a look.
Oh.
Yeah. It's okay. Go find it out and then put it in the
Okay.
chat and I'll take a look.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to start at the top of the calendar, work our way down. If you have any questions at all, anything you need help with the next 90 minutes, just ask. Is that my fire alarm? Hold on, I'll be back. My house is not burning down, but my fire alarm went off. So, whew. All right, what we're doing, start at the top, work our way down. When you get a booking, put it in the chat. Work at your own pace, and we'll just start right at the top with our VIP template. Today is the 25th. All you do is copy paste and then put it into your VIP group. All right, don't forget we have a couple more days left. You can stretch some of these things out in the April booking boost doc. There will be a boost doc for May. So once that is ready, we'll put it on the calendar for May as well. And then yellow is pre-party. So we're going to do two tasks for pre-party. So Friday is typically our one of our longer days because we are prepping parties, we're in the middle of parties, and we're wrapping up parties. So yellow is always pre-party. So we have two tasks here, one for 1 week before and one for 2 weeks before. And this is just texting our host that we're excited about their party and confirming those parties. And then the 2 weeks before is just confirming the party. And then if they give you a thumbs up, then we give them a little teaser post. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I'll check on Brenda. I'll check on your girl real quick.
Thank you. Thank
Yep.
you.
Okay, I got her. She put in the wrong password, so I'll give it to her now.
Oh, that's my fault.
That's all right. She almost had it right, but she put like her whole name and all kinds of stuff with it. So it's all right. I'll give her access right now. All right, she should just get an email with the calendar.
Okay, I'll let her know.
And if you need more parties for today, it's not too late to still book some. How many parties are you starting today? Put that in the chat. And while you're confirming these parties, it's a good time. I always check to see if I have their information to set up their parties this weekend. It's a good time to double check all that. And remember, when you see some googly eyes or host name or consultant name, make sure you insert your name. And don't forget to click at the bottom of the calendar or in boards and make sure you're using the graphics attached to some host coaching as well. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Cindy. All right, how many parties do you have this Friday? Kim has 6, Cassandra has 1, Brandy has 4. Awesome, good job. All right. Judy says one of my hosts for next week hasn't given me information. What follow-up do I send her? I typically just say something like, "Good morning. Could you send me your info real quick? I can work on getting your party set up." Sometimes I've heard from consultants, you can keep asking or whatever, but then they just say, "Okay, here you go. Your group's ready." And they just use their own address and their own email. And then that way, at least maybe the host will invite their friends and you have access to them. And then if they do earn rewards, then I'm sure they're very willing to give you their information. All right, got 1 week confirmed. Going to check on 2 weeks. All right, so did our pre party task. Yellow is all done, and it's our favorite day, Friday, where we finally get to kick off our parties for April 25th. So we have group host coaching, individual host coaching, a post to introduce yourself, and then our party post for today. And remember, you can copy paste from the calendar, or you can also grab boards. And if you need the link for anything, just let me know. Right, then we have our individual host coaching if they're over 20 people or if they're under 20 people. It's just a little bit different. So we're going to take attendance, make sure that they did the invite all button, and then pick the first one or the second one. If I have someone like this lady just joined her party yesterday, so I just keep reiterating, can you try this today? Click invite, click suggested friends, click select all. Like I can't tell you how many times I retype this out. All right, Andrea is kicking us off with booking number one. Ding, ding, ding. Still have a few ghost hosts. Some of them did join their party, so I'm just trying to get a hold of them one more time. Then I always take notes, quote unquote, with my bookmarks bar. I sort them high to low. That's where I make any notes. You can use a spreadsheet, you can use a piece of paper, but whatever works for you, just make sure you are tracking. Remember when you're doing the ask for today, to attach this graphic, it's the ask number 3, shows them how much money they can make. It's one of my favorites.
Guten Tag.
Guten Morgen. The email from the calendar, this is the email, the one nationals@gmail.com. 99% of the time, it'll come from this email. You can send it to yourself, bookmark it. So if your consultants are asking, that's where the email comes from.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. All right. If you don't have this yet in your party, make sure you have a post that you introduce yourself, tell them some fun facts, attach a picture. You can grab that from the calendar. And here are your party posts for today. Copy paste from the calendar. And then you can also add your own post as well. And then on Fridays, I also like to just double check my group chat to make sure that the right people are in there. The people that ghosted me at this point, I'm going to take them out and kind of clean that up. The bottom of the posts most of the time has a video, so you can click on the video and then click this little download button. And once it's downloaded, you can click on write something, hit this little photo video button, add photo video, and then grab that video you just downloaded. And then all you have to do is copy paste the words and post it. "29 people. Good morning, friends. Happy Friday." My Facebook is being a little weird today. Like, I click on certain things, it doesn't do anything. I have to like refresh. Anybody else that's being weird today?
Yeah. Yep.
Same thing? Like you have to refresh because it's not doing anything?
Yeah. I had to like shut
Uh-huh.
everything down once, actually
Huh,
twice.
okay. Well,
Having
I'm
it
glad
where
it.
it wouldn't show, like when I'm messaging people, it wouldn't show my historical messaging. So, because I'm trying to like follow up the right way, and it would just swirl. This is on my phone though, but I couldn't,
Mm,
I'd have to go out and go to them directly and then
yeah.
message their page. And it was like extra steps.
Yeah, that's pretty normal for me from my phone. Like I can't just message them. I have to go to their profile and then hit message.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I mean, I don't know if it's normal, but I for my phone, I always have that issue.
Yeah, I've been having that. It's new for me. So maybe, maybe that
Yeah.
just shows something, but, okay. Yeah.
So there's a question in the chat. What are we doing with the extra little dough graphic? So it's in the calendar under bookings. And when you insert your woohoo message, we talk about that extra little dough. So just send it before you send the woohoo message.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Actually, I got a question too.
Sure.
I did make a little video for the kids club. What are we
Mhm.
responding with it for?
If people are interested,
Yeah, I've
yeah,
got
the
people.
goal, yeah, you would just put them on a wait list. You can just say, great, the product will launch June 1st. For right now, I'm just gathering and getting people on a wait list. So what's the best way to let you know when it comes out?
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. And I would definitely spend some time this weekend if you have not done it yet, to unbox the box, to find the child, to do it yourself, to start creating that wait list for sure. So grab the content from the calendar, and then, like I always show you guys every day, I just go to my Facebook and reshare some content from there and try to add an engaging question. Yes, Chrissy, I had to go find a child too, but if you can't find one, just unbox it yourself.
You're always a child at heart.
That's right.
I'm from college for the weekend. Can I pretend she's 12?
Yeah. Yeah. But like, would you like that? Did you like that? Would you have liked that when you were like 10? Judy says I'm having trouble with Consultants Corner. I can't find the link. Is your website updated? Like paid for? Your subscription didn't expire. Yeah. Typically, if people don't have a link, it's because their subscription to the website expired. If not, I would log out and log back in and just hope it's a glitch. I know if we should all borrow Andrew's children. You have like the perfect children for this kids club.
I was trying to get Amanda to send me one of her kids. I mean, she has plenty, so
I absolutely will. You just need to pay shipping.
And Amanda would be like, and make sure you can keep him, 2 weeks. You can keep him, it's fine.
They definitely want to stay with Auntie Alicia.
Chrissy, I have my nieces who live in Oxnard. Also, there's four of them. So if you really need a child, we can bring them over to you.
Let's have
That
like
would be
children
crazy.
meet up. Everybody bring the children and we'll all just abuse them for content.
I mean, I have two boys, but they're, 16 and 13, so they're not
Yeah,
interested. But
I
the
get you.
13-year-old may have to do it. He's just not aware of that yet.
Yeah, I thought I could bribe my 12-year-old, and she was like, no, especially not if you're recording it. Like she
Are
would
you
have done it.
serious?
Oh
Gigi
yeah.
getting too cool for you now?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. She, everything I post, she's like, Mom, this is so cringy.
Oh,
Desi
Yeah.
yesterday when I did drop off, he straight up left, closed the door. Not a bye, mom. See ya, love you, nothing. I was like, oh, we're here.
that to me though, when they're real little like that and they just go in, that is a relief to me a little bit though, because it's like, okay, they like it there. They're not being mistreated. We're all good.
Yes, that is true. That is true. But I gave him crap about it later. I was like, you need to say goodbye to me.
Yeah.
Was little, he would always get off the bus when I met him at the bus stop and he'd give me this huge hug and a kiss, like right. And I was like, oh, this is so sweet. Like my daughters never did this, whatever. And then one day he got off the bus and he whispered, I'll still give you a hug and a kiss, but can we go home first? And it's the cutest thing ever. And yeah, from then on, the hug was once we got to the house.
Yeah.
I'll hug you, but don't let my friends see me.
I'm pretty sure Gigi is 12 going on 21 though.
Gigi's definitely 12 going on 17. The attitude is something else. And
I'm
it's bad because I have attitude, so I feel like I see myself in it, you know? So I'm just like, oh, is this what I look like when I give my husband attitude? Like,
Did you look like you were like 17 when you were 12?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. She looks like a woman. She's like
yeah.
real beautiful.
She's still got
Just
a baby face, but yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. But you have a baby face too.
Uh-huh.
You do. You have great skin. You have that like glowing face. So she'll keep
Oh,
that forever.
let's hope.
I think it's almost worse when you see that you see yourself in them. I used to tell my son all the time, you got your stubbornness from me. So we can do this all day because I have like 30 years experience on you.
Olive agrees with you.
Well, I'll need some moral support next week. I have my almost 2 year old youngest granddaughter coming to stay starting Wednesday, and I'll have her for 5 days. And that'll be the longest she's ever stayed with Nana. So, Lord help me.
12-year-olds are fun. Yeah. All right, so it is Friday, so the last thing I have to post is my live. So for those of you who join DMOs all the time, I go live every Friday, and then I use it as a kickoff in my parties. I just figured out yesterday what I'm going to make, so sometimes I just can't come up with anything. If you've been around for a while, this is your weekly reminder. Find the time to go live every week, whichever time works best for you. And then I basically sell the live as the kickoff for demo for this party. And then the last thing I always do, I like to find one post a day where I grab the shopping link and I do the add everyone. All right, done with party day 1. I'm moving on to party day 8. We have a whole lot of little things here as well. So first of all, party push is initiated right now. This is for our April 18th party. So let's do our group host coaching. It is Freebie Friday. And then depending on if the party has qualified, we have a Ask Host number 5 in here. So we're going to check our parties. Next, we're going to change the cover photo. We changed the cover photo and the group name towards the end to trigger notifications to our audience. Yay, we made it to 30. Woot woot. Did anybody attend the Pampered Chef Power Hour? Was it fun? Sounded like a lot of people.
We had a play date after school and I totally spaced on it. So I missed that one.
Yeah. Amber, we're booking 1. So if you got 1, you would be booking 2. Booking 2 goes to Amber. Ding, ding, ding. Change the group name to one more day. Just click on group settings, edit, and then you can put it right at the front. You can also put it in the group description and it bumps the shopping link one more time. Good morning, Brandy. Charcuterie boards. Oh, that is very pretty. I could just eat a charcuterie board for dinner. That's what I'm making tonight. Today in my life. All right, cover photo changed, group name changed. Here are our party day eight posts. Even if you are using a posting service, you need to manually post party push. Good morning, Denise. All right, and then you can continue to send sales messages. Make sure you do sales messages first, and then booking messages. All right, so that is all the party task. So moving on to bookings, birthday messages and regular booking messages. All the woohoos are updated with the extra dough graphics and wording. And always make sure you spend at least 30 minutes or, 30 to 45 new messages and then follow-ups every single day. If your goal is to have about 4 to 6 parties and make about $250 to $500 a week, that's what it's going to take. So for birthday messages, just hover over their name and then send them the birthday message. If you send them a booking message in the past or birthday message the year before, I just go in and unsend it. Great question. Brandy's asking anyway around the annoying messenger thing when you get bumped all the way back to the beginning of the list every time you hit send. I know I have that issue too. I don't know if somebody has a workaround. I would be happy to hear that.
So lately, when I'm on my laptop, and when you click your Messenger tab at the bottom, it'll say, let's see here, just a second. It'll say see all in Messenger. If you can do that, maybe just hit your Messenger button at the top right-hand corner. See where it says see all in Messenger? When you click that, and you can scroll down, it will not reset you to the top. You can just keep it, and it keeps you right where you were.
Okay, we'll have to try that here in a sec. Because and then sometimes I find myself following up with the people I just messaged because I think I'm at the bottom, but I'm actually at the top.
I thought I was the only one that did that.
Oh, yeah, no.
You're never the only one doing it.
Pretty much, right? It's never just you. I promise you. It's never just you that has the worst month. It's never just you that has the best month. It's never just you that messed something up. Oh, so Andrea says when you hit enter, it will reset, but when you click the error, it won't. Okay. That's why you come to DMOs, guys. Learn all the things.
Sometimes, sometimes.
I got my new birthday messages sent. Then I like to write on their wall so I know I did what I was supposed to do. And I always say, wishing you a wonderful day, Claudia Bazaar, your pampered chef girl, consultant, lady, whatever you want to call yourself. And then I always go through recent birthdays and use that as my follow-ups. So if they don't respond to the woohoo, that's when you send the green heart. You don't respond to your birthday message, you send the first follow-up, which is the wave hand. And then the second follow-up is the wave and the googly eyes, and then you're done. We're not doing anything else after that. When you're sending the woohoo, insert the extra little dough graphic first and then the woohoo message so that emoji is in your inbox. Right, did all my birthday messages and follow-ups. I'm gonna go through my inbox and respond and then go flip some hearts. Last week of May, perhaps? Sure, I can pencil you in for that. All right, booking number 3, I believe. Ding, 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 ding. No, thank you. Yellow heart. The goal is to get 2 no's or a yes. If you have any questions about the everyone's are in there, how to follow up, overcome objection, always ask. Lucky number 4 goes to Saturn. Oh, I know, Brandy, it's frustrating. You can try doing it from your phone. If I'm doing follow up, it doesn't, that bringing it back to the top typically doesn't happen from my phone. Yeah, that method worked for me. If I just hit the little error and not hit enter, it's not going back to the top right now. So who knows? No, never. We have no emotions attached to it. All right, we got 10 more minutes. See how many more messages. All right, got another booking. What's that? Booking number 5. Ding, 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 ding. How are we feeling about bookings these days? Do we feel like we are getting them? May's looking up.
I feel like
Messages.
I'm getting them, but I wish more of them were from Facebook. So I'm trying to figure out how to send out more messages that way.
Okay. Where are you getting them from? Texting?
Yeah, Project Broadcast.
The scavenger hunt?
Yeah, it's working really good.
Okay.
I think it has to do with the amount of messages I can send to, 'cause, it's a numbers game, but
Mm-hmm.
um so yeah, I feel like once I get my Facebook built up, I mean, I'm still getting bookings from Facebook, just maybe like one a day, which is not horrible, but I want more.
Yeah.
Hey, Amanda, this question's for you. I'm still struggling with being able to send messages on Facebook.
I
Um,
I am putting in my parties and to make sure that everybody adds me as a friend so that I can send them a message for a gift.
yeah,
Um,
I'm trying to do that too.
that's working really well for me. I'm not actually using like verbiage like send me, what am I actually saying? I don't know. I'm making it goofy like I always do. So I think that that gets more traction than what I used to be doing. I don't know what's doing it different, but I will have on Fridays a buttload of people friend requesting me, and that helps more. But I also see that when I'm interacting in parties, when I'm playing the game of Facebook, I am able to send more messages than if I just start messaging first. So it's like play the game all day and then start messaging later is what's working for me.
Okay. All
Play the
right.
game as in using Facebook the way it's intended to be used.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
posting reels, I'm commenting on my friends' stuff, I'm commenting in groups. Like just every little thing that Facebook has to use, I try to use it. I try to touch it once or twice a day.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to do that too, but I don't think I'm doing it enough. So evidently
Well, and you guys both lost your account though. So remember, every time you lose your account, you have to kind of build up that
right.
stamina on Facebook.
And I think the amount of time that we spend on Facebook working, I think we have to put, because they don't, I mean, they kind of know we're working, but I think we have to interact in proportion to the amount of time that we're on Facebook. If we're just always doing party stuff, that doesn't count as being on Facebook. And they're like, oh, they're just, I don't know. In my head, this is what I have decided is working. So
Yeah.
I think it is in proportion to how long you're on there.
Okay. Thanks, Amanda.
And I don't know really what worked with mine, but I'm convinced that these new personalized messages make a huge difference because for like literally months, I'm not talking just like a month or 2 months, I have only been able to get out 10 new messages a day if I'm not friends with them and they haven't friend requested me or sent me a message first. And yesterday, I've been using that message. I don't know how long we've been using those messages, 1 or 2 weeks. Um, and yesterday, I was able to send 59 messages, never got blocked, and just stopped because, like, I worked through a big party for the first time in months. Now, I mean, might not be able to message today. I don't know because I did it at like 1 yesterday, but I feel like those personalized messages are making a huge difference. More people are seeing them too. I'm getting much more, even with sales messages, I'm getting a lot more people asking for the link. So if you're not using them, anybody on here, if you're not using them, put all your names in there, the host and first and last name, your first and last name, the person your messages name. It makes a huge difference, I think.
It's worth the extra time, I think, too. Yes. And if Cindy, I put in the comments how I ask people to be my friend and how I do it. I think that changes it a little bit. It's not exactly what I remembered that I put, but because I just make it once and then I just blankly post it. But this could be helpful for you.
Okay, thanks.
I agree too. Getting a lot more answers. They may not be bookings or sales necessarily, but I'm getting a lot of responses from it.
All right, Samantha has booking 6. Ding, ding, ding. All right, got 5 more minutes, 6 bookings.